Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Kelly. I make art videos. I do product reviews, tutorials, and tips for creative moms. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing some gesture and anatomy practice. And for that, I'm going to be using the book called Poses for Artists, Volume 2, and these are standing poses. This company has a ton of books on this project. I believe there's 8 or 9, and you can go to posemuse.com, and I will leave that linked in the video description below. So for this exercise, I'm just really trying to practice my anatomy and my gesture drawing, partly because I do need a lot of practice with this. I really want to move on to portraits in the near future and have more realistic looking, surreal kind of fantasy pieces. So this is kind of practice for that, and basically just getting in the groove of picking up a pencil again, working on paper again and making the strokes and getting the feel and working from my shoulder and just trying to be really loose. And you can see that these first 3 figures that I draw, I absolutely hate. But the more that I keep going, the looser I get. And the last one that I do is actually my favorite. And I actually just did the last 2 in ink, just so I wouldn't worry about having to erase or anything. And I just wanted to be really loose and just kind of get the feel for art again, because it's been a minute since I have done an actual project. Speaking of projects, make sure you guys hang out with me in September, because I'm going to be announcing a pretty big thing, especially for me, and I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to tell you guys about what's going to happen in the next coming months. I am very excited, but also very nervous. So fingers crossed that everything goes well and according to plan. And now let's get back to the actual sketchbook practice. And I find gesture drawing and anatomy studies a wonderful way to fill up your sketchbook. There hasn't been a time that I have done this that I felt like it was a waste of time. It's not the funnest thing in the world, but it is great practice, and you can definitely tell your improvements with human anatomy and gesture drawing in each and every piece. It tends to get better the more you do these things, assuming you're practicing the correct way. When it comes to human anatomy and things that you want to get correct, make sure you're using some kind of reference and something that's actually solid. It's not about style at this point, especially if you're doing it for practice, and that is what I'm doing. You got to learn how the muscles, the skeletal structure, and everything works together, so when you go to draw straight out of your head and out of your imagination, you have that fundamentals. So now I'm coming in with the ink pen and getting a little looser, which I found I actually really like. The last 3 of these, I was just so proud of myself. Like, you can see how tight the first one is. The second one gets a little bit better. The third one's kind of weird. The fourth one gets pretty good. The 5th one's better than that one. And then the 6th one is my absolute favorite. And that's the one that's all the way to the right of the page. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of How to Fill a Sketchbook. I hope you found this video useful and helpful. And if you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share with friends, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And I will see you in the next one.